Hey team, hope you're all doing well. Today's topic, I wanted to discuss Cole Hocker's 1500 meter gold medal. Without a doubt, that was really impressive for Cole Hocker and Yard Nuguse, as well as Hobbs Kessler, who finished in 5th place in 3:29. That was a 2-second PR for him. But for Cole Hocker to finish in the gold medal and winning the 1500, I definitely thought that leading into that race, he definitely had a shot. I thought he looked really good in the trials, winning in a trials record of 3:30. Obviously, he's a 3:48 miler, so it was not really a shock to see Cole Hocker out kicking Josh Kerr and Yared Nuguse, who just about ran Josh Kerr down. But Cole Hocker, with his kick, that dangerous kick that he has, the fact that he's run as fast as he's run, I think he's run 3:50 for the mile indoors. He's always been a top contender. Even when he was in high school and college. The fact that he recently ran an 8:05 for 2 miles, which was even faster than our previous American record for 2 miles before Grant Fisher ran 8:03 in the same race. That just shows immense capability. And I think a lot of, and you all may have your own opinion, and definitely leave it in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you all thought of Cole Hocker's 1500 gold medal performance. The fact that he has been that competitive for so long, and going into Paris, obviously him and Yared Nuguse timed their peak, timed their taper perfectly. I do know there are a lot of athletes out there that were a little suspicious too of, 3 guys running 3:27 in such a short amount of time. For a lot of years, nobody has run 3:27. There's only been 9 men in history that have ever run under 3 minutes and 28 seconds for 1500 meters, and now here we have 3 guys running 3:27 ahead of the world and Olympic gold medalist Jakob Ingebrigtsen, who ran 3:28 for 4th place. I just think that I don't think it's suspicious as long as these athletes are clean, as long as they're being tested and passing their testing. Yes, there's always going to be suspicion in sport, and at such a high level. Lance Armstrong was somebody I looked up to for years, and when he got caught taking performance-enhancing drugs, it was a disappointment, of course. But I think there are a lot of legitimate, clean athletes out there that are really putting in the work, that do have an immense amount of physiological, genetic, and obviously work ethic that are combining all that together to do what they do. And I think that Cole Hocker too. I think that him, Josh Kerr, and Yared Nuguse, they also had a better plan of attack going into that, especially because they didn't go out at 54.8 through the first 400 meters like Jakob did. Considering Jakob went out that fast and still finished in 4th place with a 3:28 was impressive. As I mentioned in the 5,000, discussing Grant Fisher's 5,000 meter performance, the way they ran that 5,000, in my opinion, there was nobody that was going to beat Jakob Ingebrigtsen, just because it was so tactical and so slow in the early stages of that race. I think, and I mentioned this to my nephew, the only way they were going to beat Jakob in the 5,000 is if, in my opinion, they went out and say 12:30s 5,000 meter pace. And even then, they still would have probably had a hard time beating him. But he's run 12:47. But in regards to Cole Hocker, this guy's run 12:58 for 5,000 meters. He's a 3:48 miler, 3:30 1500 meter athlete going into Paris. Going from 3:30 to 3:27, that's doable. It's a massive jump for sure. And you look at how they went out the first 400. Yard, Josh Kerr, and Cole, as well as Hobbs Kessler and Laris, the guy from the Netherlands, they all went out about a second slower mid to low to mid 55s through the first 400 meter. I'd have to go back and look, but they didn't go out as fast as Jakob. So I think that is a big reason why they were able to finish as strong as they did, because again, they held back just enough to be able to conserve just enough energy to outlast him in especially the last 50 meters of that race. About 50 to 100 meters of that race when they started to pass him. But Cole Hocker winning the gold medal in the 1500 meter in Paris at the Olympics was extremely impressive, as you all have seen. If you haven't seen the race, definitely go back and watch it. But let me know in the comment section below what you thought of Cole Hocker's 1500 meter. I'd love to hear that from all of you as well. What are your thoughts about athletes that are competing at this level? And what you think, what are your thoughts of their performances? I'd love to hear it. So if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing. Thank you to all my new as well as old subscribers. And if you're looking to take your training and racing to the next level, check out the resources below these videos or on RunDreamAchieve.com. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.